Right, here's one Subaru. Not stock, I'm sure you will see. So, I did put a very brief video on explaining that we would show some more of the mods. This is that video. What do you notice first, Dave?
It's not a WRX.
Some of it is WRX, but to the Subaru connoisseur, you will immediately notice some things which are distinctly non-WRX.
The large STI intercooler to start with.
Yeah, so that is, well, it's off an STI, yes. A fairly new one by the looks of it, because it's in good nick as well. So the pipe has been changed for a little silicon jobby, and the turbo pipe underneath it. Let me just, yes, awesome. A light has appeared. So
blue silicone.
So a blue silicon hose pipe, which is your first clue, because the turbo pipe has been changed. Which is your first clue that the turbo has also been changed. Right, so in there, that's an almost fit. So in there we have a turbo. That is the VF48 turbo, which is off one of the newer STIs. I think the 2013-ish. So anyway, that's a newer turbo, but with a twist, because that is a VF48 compressor housing with a VF43 compressor wheel, but in billet. So that is why it so casually does 350 horsepower. But that should be quite a good thing, because having a larger compressor wheel means that there's more space. The compressor housing is larger.
So that means it's got more meat.
More meat, yes.
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 Okay. Turbos. Yes. I don't know if you can see there's in there. There is a 3-port.
Is there definitely? Well, actually, I was going to ask you to do a bit more detail.
No, there isn't. That's a standard
2-port. Okay. Well, it only runs up to 1.3 bar.
It's just still making, yes, the standard amount. That's not so bad. Yes, that's okay. That's fine.
So I showed this in the other video, I think, which is the APS.
Yes.
Intake.
Oh, you can actually see in your.
It is. There is
a cone filter in there.
Down in the wing, there is a cone filter. But although that makes a nice shushy noise, I think I would rather have a standard airbox on it. Wait, you converted yours, didn't you? Back to standard airbox.
Yes, but my filter was here, as opposed to sucking in cold air from down there. It was sucking in hot air engine air.
Ah, okay, so that's maybe a different reason for changing it.
Yes.
I believe that is the STI radiator.
I didn't even know the difference.
Well, I was told that it had an uprated STI radiator on it.
That doesn't even sound like it would be a thing.
Maybe it just has had one.
It's maybe has
a radiator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the this inlet manifold is not the STI red one, but I think the casting is identical.
Yeah, it's not just a different colour.
It's just a different colour to make it. Hey, it's an STI. It's red.
STI, it's red. Such sport.
Suspension has adjust them all, camber adjustability then, and softness. I have this set to fully soft, and it is still bouncy as Bellio. It is very bouncy. I have never had such a stiff riding car. I don't know if it's on standard injectors.
I don't even know what colour standard ones are.
Well, the STI ones are very, very pink, but I don't see an invoice or a receipt for changed injectors.
Cannot fucking see.
Or
yeah, there is something.
so this one runs 1.3 bar of boost. In fact, I've got a map. I can absolutely show you guys the map. In fact, here is a look at the map. So it was mapped at 349 horsepower, but it has a very nice torque curve. But it looks like the STI turbo is running standard levels of boost, because it only goes up to about 1.3. I think it's 1.3. And then levels off from there. But given that this is a 2.5 litre engine
and a WRX,
and not an STI, the block isn't the same, and in fact, maybe if I could get two images to compare the WRX and the STI block, you can see the main difference when you look at the block itself. There tends to be a lot more meat in the STI engine, and it's got side supports. Some of them aren't fully closed deck blocks now, but they are supported round about the piston walls. It is definitely a new turbo, a new intercooler, very, very mapped. It has a decat downpipe that is heat wrapped, and it is straight through then to a standard ProDrive back box, which has to go because it's far too quiet. Although poor Jessie already thinks it's far too loud enough that it makes her feel sick. However, I'll just put some ear defenders in the car for her.
It's going to get louder.
It's going to get much, much worse. Not as much as I thought there was going on, but there's certainly lots and lots of power coming out of it. Which means almost definitely the engine will blow up. The other thing is that the gearbox, though it is the standard 5-speed WRX, it has had the shift bushings replaced and a short throw kit installed into it. So, which I cannot remember who it is made by, but I will. Is it? It might. I wanted to say Perrin, but I didn't want to just declare Perrin in case I was called a liar. But I know that it was expensive and it came from the land of America. So compared to a standard WRX box, this one is much, much sharper, which I like a lot. Yeah, that's it. Right, let's have a look underneath. Well, coilovers will be in another video, but this is looking light.
Oh, look, you can see a sticker in there. There's still got a sticker on the wheel.
Yeah, the receipt is still intact. So the early mods. I've got some caps because I don't have a full set of caps.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so that ride height is great for the track, which is where this car spent a lot of time. Hence the low mileage, but not great for getting out of driveways or onto ramps. So,
wait, I don't think you can use that as a car, but low mileage car, only track use.
that's not the same thing. It's not this genuinely did have one careful lady owner. She had it for the first 34,000 miles, and then the next guy had it, and he modded the fuck out of it and took it to track every weekend. So I love it because that's what I'm going to do with it. What have we here?
Subaru.
Subaru confirmed. Alright, damage report. Leaky. What is that?
Leaky CV joint, but
that's not the end of the world.
no, it's neither here nor there.
Spraying some goop. Oh, got some cable ties on there, that's important.
That's good.
See, up there somewhere.
I'm more worried about
where
it.
my finger is.
Interesting, not.
Is this part of the anti-lift kit?
Yeah, that's what the anti-lift kit is. It's polyurethane bushes.
Front anti-roll bar is there. It's got the little side slip collars on it as well, the anti-roll bar.
Great.
It's even, there's more in there. What the hell's that?
What's more? That's your power steer.
No, but why has it got
Brass.
This is brass?
Yeah.
It's not another
No.
secret white line thing I've never seen before.
White line, anti-roll bar, your anti-lift polyurethane bushes, the spacers for the subframe.
Might get the drop links for the front here. It's on pretty nasty old ones.
You see pretty nasty old ones. If they're still working, they'll be doing
Well,
the same job. They're still tight, so they're fine. Oh, that was nice.
I think I've been told a fib though.
What's that?
But a fella said that he had braided the brake lines. Those didn't look braided to me.
Didn't you see a name on them? Oh, they're braided alright.
Oh, there's braided and then rubber sealed.
Yes, they're braided inside.
Ah, see, I expected to see the braided
No,
on the
at least
outside.
you've got black ones on, I've got fucking blue ones.
Oh, lovely.
They're not too bad because
That's very max power.
they're dirty.
Right. That. I don't recognise that.
What's that?
Oh, little splash tray there for the.
That's because they're usually smashed off.
Who would do such a thing?
I used to have bits of one.
What's the deal with this wrapping?
Downpipe wrap? Nah. Probably wouldn't, doesn't make much difference.
What's the theory on their hotter exhaust gases flow faster?
Yeah, but it's only like
Marginal.
and to sort of reduce under bonnet temperature.
temperatures.
But yeah,
What's their? Is this aftermarket lambda sensor?
nope.
Is there such a thing?
That's absolute stock.
With the yellow one.
Yep. Absolutely stock.
Right. So that exhaust doesn't look as wide as I expected it to.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting 3 inch. Is that 3 or is that 2.5? What is the label on it?
I don't know. It says Scorpion exhaust. Scorpion exhaust, number 64 SU.
Ah, yes, I have an invoice for that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Scorpion build quality. We know about that. Look at that.
That's the standard Subaru gasket.
Yeah, but if this is the Scorpion pipe, then why is this bit all mangled?
Because it kind of fits.
It kind of fits if you batter enough gum on
It's
it.
a little leak there, but
Is that?
but it's after the things, doesn't matter. Fuck it.
It's after the lambda sensor, so
neither here nor there.
no one's going to worry too much about that.
Nope.
It will need some under seal,
Yes.
like that.
Oh, of course, the WRX it doesn't have the things, the plastic.
Yeah, I don't think you can really call them diffusers.
No.
But,
It's actually not bad though.
it's in pretty well.
Well, again,
60,000 miles.
it's not that old though, so.
Yeah. Shall we have a look at the rear of the vehicle?
The back end.
Right, what's to see here?
Any roll bars that turn up to max.
Wait, oh no, I need to try and remember
See,
now.
I'm sure all the
Is this
is the stiffest.
okay? People who know about white line is
We could go and watch our own video.
yeah, because we totally fucking did a video
Yeah.
about that, right? Well, we shall revise, but I thought that was the softest setting, but maybe, man, physics. Like if we had listened more.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because the furthest out, that's the most twist.
My brain
Because
hurts.
we're getting closer to the pivot. So that's like, fuck, we're going to have to watch our
Yeah,
videos.
we'll watch it. We'll figure it out, or we can check the white line website. Is this slides like Billy or?
Oh, well.
It is much slidier than the STI was. No diffs. Or well, no limited slip diff. Right, so that anti-roll bar, that's not the thickest one I've seen. Just what she said. I've no idea whether to tell those coilovers, are they at max or are they
I don't know.
low?
We'll have to
We
take
just gotta
We
take
need
them
to take a
off
wheel off. You'd have a wheel off now, look.
and scope it out.
Yours.
I have a little scooch at the brake lines here as well. Do they feel
They look the same as the ones at the front, yep.
alright? Well, the alloy wheels still have the receipt on them. That this has never seen gravel. It's obviously never been been in my ownership.
Tarmac car.
What was in this rear case thing?
Oh, that's the fuel vapour canister catcher thing. It catches the vapour from the fuel tank and then puts it back
Puts it back
at
in.
some point.
Right, and this is the particularly quiet exhaust, which
yes.
is the
This is the Pro Drive.
standard Pro Drive
Standard
one.
Pro Drive blank.
Yeah.
Right, tap that again. Does that sound like it's full of glass backing?
It sounds
Yeah,
like
it
it's
does.
chock full.
Yeah.
It is.
You know what that needs?
It needs ripped out.
It needs less. You won't see much. You should just see the perforated tube. That's that.
There's nothing. I was hoping I might be able to see, like down the back, if there's a twist or a kink, but anyway.
No, it should just be one perforated tube and another perforated tube and glass mat film the face.
Right, well I reckon we have, not today, but we have this off, cut a hole and then rip out as much as we can. Should we get another piece of steel to patch over the top?
No, we'll just use the piece that come off.
Will you lose some by plasma cutting? Will you be able to bridge that enough with the weld? Diff plugs look like they've been
Out recently?
out recently, yes.
During the service?
That'll be because I asked a man to do it.
Because the whole changed.
That's interesting. Why does my rear diff have a pentagram on it?
A pentagram.
There is a legit pentagram on the back. This is the devil's car. To the left of that lower sump plug.
So it does.
Is it? That's it. Block it. That's it. Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yeah. So pentagram diff. Why is there a? If anyone knows why this Subaru has a pentagram diff on it, please tell me. Right. I'm thinking there's not really much more to learn from here. That I'm fairly pleased with that. There's no insane rust. Even the exhaust bolts look like they're in good condition. See the one immediately above your Napa? Looks like it's
Oh, yes.
pretty fresh as
They
well.
look fresh. Well, hopefully someone used stainless bolt.
Definitely not a factory anyway.
Just to get a gasket more taken.
Right, so is there a control arm on the back? Or is it, oh no, it's on these
It's on those.
these jobbies. Now, I've seen an uprated version of these.
How do you get more uprated than that? Look at this.
It's pretty.
It's thicker than the drive shaft.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Granted, it's aluminium, but
It's good for lightness.
let's replace it with carbon fibre.
You know, I am pretty pleased with this.
Let's go on a limb and say that Subaru probably mostly knew what they were doing.
Yeah. Is that bushing looking in there? I couldn't tell you what that bushing was for.
What are we looking at?
There's one about this
Oh, the
one
ones
here.
in there. Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty squishy. What is that?
Is that?
Oh, that's the like a rear diff brace because I've seen
Yes.
I've seen an upgrade for that as well.
Don't do that.
Don't upgrade that.
No, not you.
What, myself?
No, I just meant with it's. Well, if you stiffen that up, you put more tension through everything else. If that makes sense. So there's a little bit of give in that at the moment. Yeah. So there's a little bit of, and you don't want to really be pushing your power through the stocks. Too much hardness.
How hard would it be to convert it to rear wheel drive?
I know we don't want to do that. No.
That's not what this was bought for.
No.
I've just noticed there's another white line thing on the chassis arm.
Oh, the
It's a little puck things now.
spacers on the subframe. Yes.
What?
I think
What
that's.
possible use could you have for that?
I think that's so the larger bushes fit, because you look how close it is to the control arm. If that wasn't in there, that wouldn't.
Ah. I wonder if they have then slightly lifted the front end of the car.
No, maybe just tilted the back.
That's where that they talk about geometry when you start messing with your suspension.
Yes.
I would quite like to take this into.
Hypertech.
Well, they do Hunter Laser or Lime stuff. Okay, cool. Well, back to Hypertech then. Okay, I was going to say ProDrive because he was really good last time I was in there.
No, Hypertech have got that laser.
But if Hypertech have the kit, we'll just
Laser
go
thing
there.
as well.
Okay, so end of video. We also need to show your engine mods.
Yes.
We need to finish. We need to wrap that up. We're going to wrap that up. Right. So watch this space, and we'll show you some more. Bye.